It's easy.
Bacon.
Yeah, but they're Aussie, so it's different.
And then the next one is going to be French.
Sort them out, Mike. Hey, hey.
How are you? Okay.
There you go, man. What was Assistant coach? We need that.
You were tough. So JB actually.
Mark. Well, they wouldn't rest some games in
Oh no, sorry.
the Masters are. This is top in the Battles House.
Oh, elite.
In the elite.
Oh no, in the elite. France and New Zealand. And JB. They're my Oh, no, maybe. No, I reckon New Zealand and France are the top. Yeah.
Over there in transit.
Yep.
No.
Yeah, should.
Yeah. Yeah, Luke Martin's in the one. Luke Martin. Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Well, I actually told Ben to make sure he's. We're going to get him over for dinner tomorrow, for breakfast tomorrow night. With Harry.
Oh yeah.
Get some Jewish stuff over. Harry wants
Yeah,
down there.
Harry's really keen to do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he said he's
He's a commentating coach.
into the rec.
Yeah. Well, into it. That's good.
He's been really intrigued by that, I don't know.
Interview?
From law school. Oh. Yeah. I'll let me put my lippy on first.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
I'm not going to be on camera without my lippy. John can come tonight.
Yep. Yeah.
Jimmy
Isn't
Steak.
that blue shot?
What's his name? Harry. Oh, he's the guy who's supposed to be excellent water quality we told.
down a click. Is that better? Whoops. Do they pumped up?
I have you.
I've been on the cans all day.
Good evening, everyone. You're joined by James Iredale and Agnes.
Agnes de Brunner.
We're here to bring you the elite men's of Australia and the United States of America this evening. This is going to be an interesting game, Agnes.
Yeah, I'm hoping the USA is, a bit of a development team here, and they've had some rough games, but they're really pulling their game together, and I'm hoping they can keep playing their game. I think even though the scores haven't shown it, they've played well the last several times they've been in the pool, and seeing a lot of potential in this team.
Yes, yes. Well, let's not forget last time in 2018 the USA men's did beat the Australians in the 6th, 7th playoff final. Okay,
now I don't remember the details there, but I know a lot of our elite players from 2018 are now playing Masters.
Okay.
So it's a.
That does sound about right, because you do have quite a strong Masters team this year, don't you?
Indeed, we do. And yeah, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 or 5 players on the team at most who have played Worlds before. We have 3 of them that have played U23 together, and anyway, so it's a development team, and they really are coming together. Okay, and we're having some microphone adjustments.
Yes.
Hopefully you can hear us better now.
Very friendly.
Yeah. All right, and the big game should be starting any moment now.
From Australia, we have Todd Canavan and Gavin Wise sitting out today.
And I honestly don't know who is sitting out for USA.
Well, the players are poised on the edge of the pool. Siren is yet to go any second now.
And they are off.
Australia making it first to the parking, very keen to drive that middle channel. See if America can rip it wide. Looks like they have.
USA playing white, and Australia in the dark suits.
Yes, we'll be listening to the deeper buzzer today. The lighter ones to court 2 for the south of us.
And there's a strong drive toward the USA goal by Australia. And USA trying to move that to the far corner.
Seems to be very tight here.
And looks like an advantage to USA.
Yes, didn't catch what Australia did there. Let's make sure they don't do it again. Keep themselves puck hungry on the bottom. America have got a bit of a drive down the side here. Australia going to rip it off and go for a switch. Mason Gillespie swimming to space. He's got Andre de Four as a lead here, but Mason cuts it back into the middle. Feeding Hunter Jones. Hunter's going to rip that 45. Backed up by Josh McKenzie. Josh is hungry. He's going to push it.
And there's
a foul here.
Obstruction on USA, so advantage to Australia.
Josh McKenzie with his Australia mask. Curls it back into Mason to feed it in.
Oh, and there it is.
As long as it's not gloves, there's no goal.
No goal.
No goal.
It was illegally put into the tray, so America will have the puck.
And USA with the advantage. A little bit nicer way to get it out of that, out of their zone.
Reese Milburn with a clean drive up the middle. Might have been Shannon Griffiths. Reese flicking it deep to Josh. Josh looking for a friend in Mason. Mason with zero pressure. See what he can do. Mistakenly flicks it to the American player, who's able to make some space into the middle, and to his teammate, who's then able to swim it wide. Unable to see Mason. He seems to have lost his baton there. I'm sure that's going to be a fine. Captain Tommy M drawing the angles on the wall. Doing very well to feed his back, Joel. Joel jukes out of number 6 there from America. Chris.
Oh, sorry.
Chris DeCampo.
Chris DeCampo, yep. A lot of swimming in this game. This is going to be a tired team at the end. And and
Seems
that's
to be a
definitely in.
thrown into the back of the tray. Refs will like nice and clearly. Josh McKenzie with a goal.
First goal for Australia.
And we're off and away again. Seems to be a very even shark, but Shannon Griffiths only just winning it.
And USA with the puck. Australia putting a lot of pressure on, just takes it right back. Waiting to be able to swing that around. And now
Australia
an opening
feeding
in
the
the middle,
middle.
and USA clears it. Nice job. But definitely have USA on their heels. And a hard push for the goal, and it is in.
I'm not sure. I believe that might have been called before it went in. Nope. The refs agree. It's a goal. I believe that was number 2 again, Josh McKenzie.
USA getting some really nice plays going, but they just can't hang on to the puck. The possession is key, and right now definitely Australia is better at getting possession and keeping the possession.
I apologise. That was Hunter Jones that got that goal. Australia conceding a little bit of ground there, but able to push it back up. See if the United States can apply some pressure onto them to stop them down the wall.
And it's a call. Can't see which one.
It's against Australia.
Advantage USA, and if they can just keep possession, be patient, hopefully they can move it down the pool. Nice job holding on to that, but stripped again. A stick infringement.
Warning for chopping against Andre Defoe there. That young fella better keep his cool.
I believe it.
We have a white timeout here for the United States.
And they just need to calm down and keep playing the way they've been playing, but a little more careful about holding on to the puck. I think just kind of calm the nerves a little bit at this point.
America repositions to prepare to take this free puck. Where will they take it? They're planning to take it down the wall. Australia are able to apply pressure. They lose a bit of it. America gets a stream run down the wall, shut down by Josh McKenzie. Seems to be a bit of pandemonium going on in court 2 at the moment. You just stay with us.
And Australia opening it up, but USA following, trying to shut down that swing.
Australia forced to switch it deep into their corner. Free for Australia, as they've introduced some fresh subs into the game. These subs will hopefully have an impact upon it. Mason Gillespie getting down there, taking a puck early before the Americans are. Feeding Andre Defool to take it down the wall. Australia trying to find that 45 off the wall. You know what they say, it's all about those angles. Seems to be a little bit of a feeding frenzy here in front of the tray.
Nice job, USA, clearing that out of there.
Yes, the United States of America did very well to defend that then.
And the US pushing it up the wall. If they can contain that and not let that swing into the Australian control, that
Australia are able to rip that and go wide. No, Andre cuts back up the middle to feed his winger.
His mind. Yep.
Puck's given deep. Is Mason going to go to Andre there?
And a very effective swing there, which puts the puck in the goal.
Saw Shannon Griffiths there to follow up the flick of Andre to fall, but there was no need as Andre put it in the bin straight away.
So USA, I think, is trying hard to stop those swings, and Australia, when they recognize that, just go the other way. It's very hard to defend against, and it's working very effectively for Australia. And USA will hopefully be learning as the game goes on and shut those down a little bit more. I think they're already improving.
Yes, it seems like as soon as America gets stuck on that wall, they seem very confident, but as soon as it's ripped off, they're not able to apply the pressure to stop the Australians from gaining some ground on them.
Yeah, and I think the U.S. team is very comfortable on the wall, and they have been working very hard on moving it off the wall, but the Australian team
Sorry, Agnes, it seems like we have a breakaway here.
Clearly better, yep. And a lot of pressure on the U.S. team.
Reese Milburn,
nope.
Bryce as we call him, is able to finish off that free.
Got it into the corner.
Sorry, not free, goal. Not sure if you can see viewers in the background, but it's very windy this evening in the Gold Coast. It's going to be painful for those players to leave the pool this evening after their game.
And for the spectators up in the stands.
Yes. Sneaky swerve there off the strike. The backs of the United States were able to stop it from getting any further. Andre to fall with a beautiful swim. Looking to find his teammate. He finds Shannon Griffiths. He's able to tuck it and roll it.
Nice job clearing that out of there. They have to hold on to it and into the corner. Pressure that the Australians put up there just did not relent, and another goal for Australia.
Yes. Seems like Australia are doing well to find the holes in this US back line. See if the United States can get a bit flatter on the bottom and maintain their ground on them. We have 2 minutes to go, less than 2 minutes in this second half. Will it be another goal, or will it be a drought? Australia driving it wide to that left wall. Will they use this to reset the angle, or will they use it to drive? Looks like they're using it to drive. Big Gary going for a swim in here. Plenty of bodies on the ground there.
It took a while to get the first two.
It seems like Mason's put that in.
They just got 4 in a row.
And another goal for Australia.
US.
It's hard to keep the focus when the other team is scoring so much. So hopefully USA can calm down a little bit, especially at halftime, and refocus and just at least slow the Australians down a little more, play their game. Whoops, false start. Everybody's a little excited.
Very strong for that United States winger. Did very well to penetrate almost 2 lines there.
And a call against USA.
Bit of hacking at the arm there. Looks like we'll be going into this second half with 6-0 on the board to Australia. One of the Americans has a loose mask in there. Should probably fix it up before the start of the second half.
Oh.
Half-time.
Your body can't afford to lose your mask and possibly get a kick to the eardrum. That could be quite life-changing.
Well, especially in this tournament, you'd definitely be out for the rest of the tournament if you took one to the eardrum. But
Yes, indeed. Agnes, these Strally masks seem to have taken off in America.
yeah, they're they're amazing. I'm having trouble with mine. The newer model doesn't fit me as well as the older one did, but it's incredible the safety you feel when you know, if it kind of changes the way I play. Like, I don't mind getting into a crowd. You know, you feel very safe. You don't have to worry about, you know, the usual black eye or broken nose type of thing that seems to happen
or
often
imprint
enough.
on your face from the mask. Does that have a rubber seal the whole way around? A nice big juicy seal on it?
Yeah, and it does leave a pretty good imprint on your face, like, you know, a few hours after I play. But the visibility is also excellent. You don't, you know, even the masks that have a good wraparound lens, you feel like you're seeing everything, but then you put on Australia and you realize, oh, there's even more to see.
Exactly.
So yeah, they're very, very nice for that. And the newer lenses, they had some problems with the older plastic getting foggy and harder to see through, and that has been fixed in the new masks.
Very nice.
So yeah, they're pretty nice. Highly recommend them if you can get them to fit.
Yes.
It seems to be the issue, and they do come in a wider and a narrower. The narrower, I think, is the same mask. The lens is the same, but then the skirt is a little thicker on parts of it to fit better on a narrower face.
Very nice.
But yes, everybody,
How you guys traveling now?
not everybody, but almost everybody who can have a mask, now that they've become more available, is wearing Australia in the U.S.
Yes, Eric Australia's done very well to manufacture a great number of them. They seem very popular among the North American teams in this competition.
Yeah. The thing is, once you start wearing them, then you try to go back to another mask, and it's really hard.
Yeah, you get a bit of tunnel vision, I take it.
Yeah, tunnel vision and just, the little bumps and stuff in the games that can kind of hurt in a regular mask, or you're completely protected against in Australia.
They do seem to be able to emit a lot of emotion out of the player's face when you're able to see a greater vision of it. And we're off for the second half. Swerved by Shannon Griffiths here to feed Andre to fall.
And Australia back with a lot of pressure and complete willingness to go swing very deep and back.
Bit of friendly fire there from Australia. It's a legal knockdown from Joel Hattie's head.
And so advantage to USA.
Nice and clear under the water, but nice.
Tristan over to Eric. No, Ben.
It looks green during the
Oh, there's one of those Australia masks. And the referee pulling that out.
The referee not too amused by it, just pushing it out to the side of the court. Seems to be quite held up here in the corner.
The USA keeping it at least at that end, hoping that they can contain it enough to be able to bring it to the middle and score.
See, the coaches seem to have placed a player wide of the play there to obviously counter the Australian switch. With America getting an advantage on the tray here. This would be a very good opportunity for them.
And that looks like the puck's on the 5 and 2. Yeah. Oh, and Australian player just taking that, capitalizing on it, and driving.
Yes, Captain Tom Yen there with a brilliant drive to clear.
Yeah, we can score.
And Eric pushing it out. But USA does not have
Andre
clear
with a very brutal swim there to feed Gary. So look to flick it deep here with a switch. Hunter Jones here with a stream at goal. Josh going back inside. He's very keen to find that player. See if a bit more patience needed to be applied there.
Nice defense.
Dangerously
put
into the middle.
But yeah.
Andre DeFall able to convert that very quickly.
So good defense for a while there with USA, but Australia with a lot of patience, waiting, just circling like the Sharks, waiting for the opportunity to strike. And
yes.
Very effectively finding the hole and going right in.
Yes, underwater hockey to the beginners does seem to look like a feeding frenzy for some.
There's times around the goal it definitely looks like it to me, and I've been playing a long time.
Another swerve from Shannon Griffiths.
Some fancy puck work by Kevin, but overwhelmed by Australia. 2-on-1.
Mason staying down to complete the drive. Bit premature from Tommy Miller there, the captain, to get out of the corner.
Seems like USA just stalling for time right now.
I think I saw Mason Gillespie trying to juggle a puck on the side of the wall there.
And a call advantage to USA. And I think it was
Less than 10 minutes in the second half. See where this game will lead us. Will the United States make a comeback, or will Australia resume a dominant game plan?
a nice low pass there to Cha, but it was stripped away, and a really hard push, and it's in.
Shannon Griffiths with that goal there.
And
seems to be called chopping.
yep, so stick infringement to get that puck in, and so the goal is not counted, and USA advantage.
Sorry?
Fullback there was able to juke the winger to go down his outside. Andre Defoe, the young 19-year-old, very keen to drive that wall. Taking on the two United States players. He's got a very dominant drive here.
And just
He's managed to feed his
into the
captain
goal.
Tommy M to get another goal.
Just a lot of speed on that Australian team, and then conviction. They do their swings and open up the puck and open up the game, and when they see an opening, they go for it.
Yes, yes. If only the American backline was a bit further back for that. I didn't manage to catch it, but I believe they might have been sitting a bit too far forward on the surface. So maybe a bit more depth is needed to be provided in the game plan.
Yeah.
Let's see what the forwards can do here. They're able to perpetrate the Australians. This puck is flicked into the middle off the wall by the Australians, but the United States players are very keen to clear it. Oh, almost on the
and
edge.
It isn't again.
Mar Sacramento, crazy Colombian with the goal there. He's a fast man, but he's dawdling to get back there.
Hey? This? I'll give it to you. Yeah.
And a
You
timeout
now see
for
Mike Gillespie.
USA.
Smile of a great white. And he is currently watching his son perform at his first World Championships. I'd love to be able to provide the number of championships that Mike has played in. It has been a long time ago since he's been seen amongst the players here.
It doesn't slide. It broke about 2 days ago. You have a look at the underwater. This one pans up and down sideways. No. And this one here slides across, but it doesn't zoom on here. So when you're downstairs and control that one, when they swim past, you've got it full left. And just
Okay, and the USA timeout winding down. And we're off again.
The finals, take this camera, put it on that track.
Well, that saved up energy from that timeout. It's looking to be experted here into the pool.
They're going to make the other one court one. Because the water's clearer during the day as well. It's crystal clear all day because the sun's behind the camera on the feed. This one's green because you're looking into the shadow. So
Although underwater hockey is a non-contact sport, you do feel a lot of body-on-body contact.
Which won't matter because there's only one court.
Incidental contact, though.
That's what they all say.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry? I'm not sure what's happened. Something to do with it's electronic, the problem. Sean's been jumping in and out of his control box. So there might be a problem down below now. So see, they're halfway now. He's full tilt.
USA trying hard to get out of the defensive end. Australia just waiting for them to try and snatch it and swing it around. There we go. Oh, nope.
Or if they're on the wall, it goes to the little.
We had number 12. That was Ray, ready to cut off the swing, so they didn't swing.
Yes, it seems very good that the States being able to implement a game plan there to stop Australia from switching, but they haven't been able to stop them from scoring. Shannon Griffiths with the goal there. Less than 5 minutes here. So Ma, speedy Colombian, makes it first to the park.
And a turnaround by USA. But Australia keeping the pressure. I think they got, yep.
Andre to fall there with a few push pulls to try and find the middle.
Yeah.
Still down there.
Nice job, USA, keeping that out of the goal, but
So we've got a bit of time here.
not for long enough.
There's a call here. It's a goal.
There you go.
See if the United States of America can do something to prevent the very fast amount of goals coming from the Australians.
Yeah, it gets hard to keep trying
Yes.
when the puck gets shoved down your throat so many times. So hopefully they'll just keep focusing on stopping those swings, which I do think they are trying to shut down.
Yes.
And then they have to end timeout for Australia.
It's unfortunate for the United States. As you said before, they do have a very young team, and unfortunately this is the process that not many like to go through, is the development stage.
Yeah. And, I think just watching them over the course of this tournament already, they're definitely improving their game a lot. And it's hard to, when the other team is that much stronger, when they're overmatched like they are now, it's very hard to make anything work. But it's definitely has been improving, and I've, seen a lot of progress. And these teams in the USA, we have people on the East and West Coast playing and they're 3,000 miles apart, and it's very hard to get times to play together. So just being here, playing together more than they have, that in itself is already a huge help to the teams.
Yes, it's something we also struggle with here in Australia. The only time you get to see your friends from your national teams is when you all come together to play against one another.
Yeah, yeah.
It's an unfortunate process for the likes of both countries.
Right, there's a lot of other countries where, you know, it's like as big as, you know, I mean, yeah, the distances are just not the same. And, you know, getting together for a weekend works pretty well, but
yeah, such as GB in France.
Yep, yep. Of course, you have to have all the, well, in New Zealand too, you know, I think New Zealand, as far, I mean, it's a longer state, but, you know, it's still.
Yes, New Zealand.
Similar to us, you know, just Colorado in and of itself. But yeah, you just need a lot of players, and they have a high concentration of players too. So it's it'd be nice if we had that, and someday maybe we will. But
yes, I believe what New Zealand has done with their school system over there, they've been able to implement it into the school system.
Yeah, yep. Now USA has one high school that has underwater hockey, and you know they just compete at regular tournaments, and then you know there's a few college teams, but we're very, very far from having any sort of a junior program. An advantage to USA. The minute and 38 left. And USA will try to keep
that
the
US
momentum going their direction.
To be very alone there. Yep. Maybe his players were just coming in fresh off the bench.
Harry Vanderwood wants a washing machine of beers. These boys doing selfies.
Josh McKenzie there with a pretty gnarly curl. No, sorry, that's Joe Haiti. As he feeds Amar, manages to lose the puck off his stick. Josh in there to clear it into the middle to find Andre to fall. He's getting wrapped up by an American player. US doing very well to clear this one to the side. It looks like they've got a bit of a run here. Number 12.
Nice job, Ray.
Doing very well to get a swim here. Very tenacious by him. I'd love to see it. He's just found his player, but he's unfortunately just lost the puck. Seems to have another player here come grab it.
And a really strong drive, but a call against USA, and with so little time left, there's not really going to be much that they can do now.
It's lovely to see that America can still bring a very high intensity to their game. Only 20 seconds now left in the game. Doesn't look like either team will be able to score. Sat on the wall just below the Australian sub bench. Looks like Mason Gillespie's sitting there trying to find a player. Goes for a drive and is shut down immediately by the United States. Shannon Griffiths has a bit more luck. He's able to find Andre, but there's just not enough time left.
Watch your head.
That's game.
Well played, Australia, and I'm sure USA is frustrated, but they're has a good learning experience, and hopefully take what they learned into some of the other games where they're maybe not overmatched by quite so much, and continue playing the way they're. Like I say, the improvement's been pretty consistent on the USA side, and hard to showcase that in a game like this, but. Good effort, and even at the very end, still put in a hard drive and kept up with that. I like that angle.
It's good to see both teams congratulating one another on their efforts of the game.
Yep. All right, and I am ready to go home Good night, everybody, and thanks for watching.
That's us signing out from the Gold Coast tonight. Hope you all have a good evening.
Speaking of cold, I'll just go and put some long pants on. It's set up on this court, so I'll just set up there ready for the next game. It's 10 minutes away, so I'll be back in about 3 or 4 minutes.
What's going on? I need support crew.